Hi Capricorn, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you could visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking clarity and an in-depth analysis as to how it is that the planets are going to be affecting you in your own personal charts, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com for a personal consultation. From this month onwards, I'm introducing a small tarot snippet which is going to be there towards the end of the video. Do share your feedback as to how you found the tarot segment. This I'm going to be doing for all those zodiac signs, and it will give you a small gist of as to how it is the month is looking for you from the tarot perspective or even a tarot guidance. So Capricorns, it's a month of eclipses, and we're beginning the month on the 6th of March with Mars that is coming in your part of your chart, which has to do with behind the scenes activities, and it is joining Saturn over there. And with Mars coming in this particular house, which is really behind the scenes, it's a house of secrets, it's a house of recuperation. You're driven to retreat and reflect, and being around other people can be quite draining for you this point of time, and you are going to be preferring being alone. Working alone is when you have the best energy and you want to be out of the spotlight, and working behind the scenes where no one will notice you. Your dreams become more prominent and you can have some wild dreams. Find yourself daydreaming more, or conversely have trouble sleeping. Your imagination can surge, and this can be a creative time. Your intuition can surge as well, though you may not be consciously aware of that. Make sure that you give yourself plenty of time to rest, replenish and recover, so you're ready for when transit Mars enters your first house and life gets hectic. Around the 6th of March, we have Mercury that is entering a part of your chart that speaks about communication and some amount of travel as well. And with this particular house, it's going to be very hard for you to get your mind to slow down, Capricorns. You're constantly thinking about things, and you jump from one thought to the next quickly, not spending much time on any one thing. So this isn't a good period for dealing with big or small term projects. You may also make many short trips, always finding yourself in the car or in the bus. You could have to deal with technology more than usual around this time, and it can be that you have more communication with people and everyone has something to say to you, or vice versa. You could also begin many new tasks and tackle smaller ones at the same time. It's a good time, Capricornians, to start learning something new. Take tests or begin a writing project. You could have an important conversation with a sibling or a neighbor. We have a new moon solar eclipse on the 9th in the 3rd house, and this particular house, it's all about communication again. And solar eclipse, a new moon or solar eclipse, you can see an increase in amount of communication you have with people, whether it is in person, over the phone, or on the computer, or by some means. And gathering information is going to be really easy for you around this time. In day-to-day activities, you will be able to finish them without feeling as if they are really tedious or not. Now, this particular house, Capricorns as well, it rules siblings as well, and you could be finding that you're spending some amount of time with them, or you're having some amount of interaction, or it can be in certain cases that you're restoring the relationship if it hasn't been where you wanted it to be. And short distance travel is a part of this particular house, so you could be taking a day trip perhaps for a task, or just for a win. Around the 13th of March, we have Venus, and she's moving into your house of home, and it's a lovely aspect, and it's a time, especially romance is what it is that you're going to be after. You're not going to be looking at some fling, and you're more prone to watch an old romantic movie and weep around this time. You want to feel safe because you feel more sensitive. So someone who comes across as protective and loyal may be what you'd really like around this time. A family member could also introduce you to someone, and you could meet someone who works with homes in some way, say like an interior designer, carpenter, architect, or even a caregiver. Could be even a counselor as well. On the 21st, we have Sun that is moving into your 4th house, and with the transit Sun in your 4th house, your focus is on your home and family. You may do something new to your home and spruce it up, buy or sell a home, move or fix something. You could do more with your family, spending more time with them than working or being social, and can have family outings or get-togethers at home. You could want to feel as though you have a solid home base, a place that's comfortable, and when you feel secure and you are connected to your family. You can work on building up your inner foundation and getting in touch with your emotions as well. Around the 22nd, we have Mercury again that is moving, and it's coming to your same house. It's coming to your house of Cancer. And around this time again, you could find that there are a lot of conversations that's happening. Either there's some um, renovation that is there, some talk about maybe redoing the house, buying, selling, leasing. Around the 23rd, we have a lunar eclipse, and this is happening in your part of your chart that deals about your career. It speaks about your reputation, and eclipses last for about 6 months odd. Your career and life path could be easily be affected by a full moon or lunar eclipse in the 10th house, and you may do something that gives you more attention than normal, and it has people wanting you and no one else for the job, and it is difficult to sort of hide yourself now, and you probably don't want to. Promoting yourself may be good for your career, so if you deem it to be, it's a time to be putting yourself out there and let others know about your accomplishments. So it's a good time to be sort of being your own cheerleader. And you could also, some of you may just decide to go in another direction, and you could find that sometimes quite suddenly it can be something gets offered to you, and it could make you just rethink the path or your career path as of now. So evaluating your commitment to your long-term goals and whether or not your goals can give you the success you want can come with this placement. Authority figures can be a source of frustration, whether it is a boss or a parent, and if you've been on the wrong side of them, you can find that your social status could take a hit. The tarot card for you this month, Capricornians, is all about fairness, justice, truth, and this card, tarot over here, guidance is really saying that the fairest decision is going to get made for you soon, and you're being called to sort of account for your actions and be judged accordingly. So what you have sown, so you're going to be reaping, and because it's really the card of justice, the card of scales and balance, it is really it's really saying that the events have worked out as they were meant to work out, and what is happening to you right now is basically from the decisions that you have made and the actions that you have taken in the past, and it is pretty much the universe's decision to give you right now or put you in the place that you are right now. And it also indicates a time where decision making is required from your side, and maybe some amount of focus is required in your life, and it can be something that you can achieve through meditation or being in isolation or just being by yourself. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Capricornians. I'll see you soon, and thank you so much for watching.